There you go.
Hey everyone, sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties on this end, so apologies. Thank you for your patience. I'm Ravi. Welcome to class. Thank you for being here. At this time, all of our proceeds are 100% going to charities that are at work during our current health crisis. Last week, we were able to go ahead and send $120 to the Artist Relief Tree. And this week, we are sponsoring the Florence Project, which is a wonderful organization that helps support immigrants at the border with everything from legal aid to healthcare and all kinds of wonderful things to go ahead and support them. So if you can donate, please do. Thank you, welcome, thanks for being here, and let's go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and start today in child's pose. So go ahead and set the hips back to your heels. You can go ahead and take the knees wide, but I prefer to take this version with the knees together. And then just go ahead and stretch right over your legs. And from here, just go ahead and take a moment to settle in. And gently start to breathe. And just notice for a second where you're at. Every breath in, a little more focus, a little more calm. And every breath out, just releasing something, letting go of something from your week. And go ahead and start to curl hands over toward the right side of the mat. So that you're stretching all the way through the left side body. You can go ahead and stretch until you can feel that stretch from the left side all the way from the outer edge of the left pinky down to the outer edge of the right hip. Just breathe in anything here that feels stuck. Just make space with the breath. And then when you've had a bit of a stretch on that side, just go ahead and gently come on back through center. And take the opposite side. Go ahead and stretch all the way to the left side of the mat. This time stretching all the way out through the right side body. All the way from the pinky on the outer edge of the right side. Down to the outer edge of the right hip. Again, just breathe into any place that feels stuck. And then after a moment here, gently come on back through center. Go ahead and stretch yourself all the way flat on your mat. Go ahead and take the hands back alongside the body. Take your forehead to the mat. As you inhale, go ahead and lift every single thing you can possibly lift off the mat, the head, the chest, the shoulders, the feet, the hands. And as you exhale, go ahead and sweep the arms forward. Reach forward towards the front of your mat, reach past the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms back and lift everything up. And exhale, release back down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift everything you can off the mat. Exhale, send the arms forward, reach beyond the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms back, lift. And exhale, release everything down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send the arms forward. Inhale, sweep the arms back and lift. And exhale out everything, melt down to the mat. And then this time, go ahead and, as you inhale, go ahead and take the hands right below the shoulders. And then take them actually out about a couple inches away from your mat on either side. So the arms are right in line with the shoulders and the fingertips are tented a few inches away from your mat. And this will give you the space to just go ahead and start to roll through the neck and through the shoulders. in any way that feels good to you and that feels comfortable to you. And this is similar to a cobra, but it's a more fluid, a little less structured than a normal cobra. I'm just finding some free sahaja movement here. Let's go ahead and allow that upper back, the neck, the head to just warm up. And then from here, you can stay as you are. I'm going to go ahead and rotate around so that you can see me. From here on your belly, go ahead and take the right hand straight out from the body. Go ahead and turn the right palm up so that the palm faces up towards the ceiling and the thumb faces down to your toes. So you're going to leave that hand there. Take the left hand, put the left hand right under the left shoulder. And then use that left hand to push yourself over towards that right shoulder, as far as your body is going to comfortably allow you to go. And you can just continue to rest your head on the ground. Depending on how open that shoulder is, you might go ahead and step the left foot to the floor and kickstand behind you. You might go ahead and take that left arm, reach over and around and back and try to see if you can find the right hand. If you've got pretty open shoulders in this twist, you might actually go ahead and bend both knees and send both knees towards the ceiling. And just open up the shoulder in this shoulder opener. But all of those add-ons are just options. And then once you've had enough there, you'll gently reset. You'll gently roll back to center. And go ahead and set yourself up for the opposite side. So you'll go ahead and take the left hand, stretch it straight out from the left shoulder. You'll go ahead and turn the palm so the palm faces up and the thumb points down towards your toes. You'll go ahead and take the right hand, put the right hand directly under your right shoulder. And then use that right hand to go ahead and push yourself towards the left shoulder. Again, depending on how open this shoulder is, and they might be different. You might go ahead and kickstand the right foot. You might take the right hand back and around and reach for that left hand. You might go ahead and point both knees up towards the ceiling. And then once you've had enough there, same thing, you'll just gently go ahead and start to roll yourself back to center. You'll come back onto your belly, still facing the top end of your mat. And you'll go ahead and prop yourself up on your elbows. You take the elbows right under the shoulder and come into Sphinx pose. From here, you'll go ahead and turn the right hand in, and just go ahead and make that right hand perpendicular to or parallel to your body. You'll go ahead and bend the left knee. Reach back for the left foot with the left hand. And this stretch is really up to you. You can just keep it easy and soft. And if you keep it easy and soft, you're going to feel it mostly in your quad. If you want a bit of a back bend and it's okay for your body and it's not too early for your body, the more you press into that right hand, the more you push the left foot away, the more you're going to go ahead and start to come into a back bend, and the more you're going to go ahead and open up through the left shoulder. And after a few breaths, you'll just gently let that go without slingshotting the foot. You'll go ahead and take the opposite side. You'll go ahead and take the left hand, just go ahead and turn it in so that it's parallel to your body so that you've got a little bit of support. You'll go ahead and kick the right foot so that it comes back up towards your butt. You'll go ahead and reach the right arm around, reach for the right foot. And again, you can just keep it soft and easy and relaxed if that quad stretch feels good. Or if it's okay and it's not too much on your body, the more you push into that right foot, the more you'll go ahead and start to back bend on the right side, and the more you'll open up through that right shoulder. We've probably been doing the opposite of this all day. So it might feel good, it might feel intense, so just be easy on yourself. And then you'll gently let that right foot go again without slingshotting the foot. You'll go ahead and take your forehead down to the mat. And take the arms back along the sides. And this time you'll go ahead and kick both feet up towards the butt. You'll go ahead and reach back with both hands. And same kind of idea. If this quad stretch feels good, excellent. Just relax the entire body, just allow the quads to stretch out, and just keep this as a quad stretch. If it feels okay to go ahead and push into the hands, you can definitely start to kick the feet and push into the hands. But again, just be super careful. There's a back bend that might be intense for a lot of people, so if this is too much, keep it relaxed, just keep it to a quad stretch. Continue to breathe. And then whatever variation you chose, gently let go of the feet. Do not allow them to slingshot. Go ahead and set the hips back to your heels. Take child's pose, take the opposite stretch. You might go ahead and just wiggle the hips side to side. You might massage the forehead on the mat. And then as you're ready at your own pace, you'll go ahead and make your way up to all fours. And you'll just gently go ahead and start to find some movement here that feels good for you and your body. So again, that might be sort of some side to side. You might go ahead and wiggle through the hips, move the spine, move the neck. You might go ahead and make some movement that stretches out the wrists, maybe side to side. Or you might take the fingertips pointing towards the toe, pointing towards the knees. Get my body parts right today, I promise. And after a few moments to go ahead and settle in, you can go ahead and take this to a slightly more structured cat-cow. So as you inhale, you'll go ahead and take the tailbone up. Spread the collarbones, look up towards the ceiling, keep the back of the neck long. And as you exhale, you tilt the tailbone in, leave the tailbone arch the back, looking towards the navel. The inhale takes you back to your cat. The exhale takes you back to your cat. Inhale takes you to your cat. And then exhale returns you back to your cat. Just go ahead and take a few more rounds on your own, starting to connect to your own body, starting to connect to your own breath. And then as you're ready, gradually come on back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and plant the palms right under the shoulders. Go ahead and set both feet back. Straighten out through both legs and come into your plank. I'm going to hold you here in your plank for a second. You'll go ahead and try to send the heart up towards the ceiling. Try to make sure the shoulders are directly over your wrists. Really, really press through the shoulders, press through the back of the heart, like you're really trying to get the back of the heart up to the ceiling, and you're allowing those shoulder blades to come away from the spine. You'll push through the backs of the heels. You'll firm up through the belly. You'll suck the tailbone in and still keep the tailbone and the belly all in one straight line. Good. And next time you exhale with the hips, send them up and back. Take your first downward facing dog. And that's your first downward facing dog, so you can absolutely wiggle through it. Bend the knees, sway the hips, shake the head, yes and no. Just take a second to figure out what's up with this dog. And then when you've taken a second to just go ahead and set yourself up. Go ahead and inhale. As you inhale, roll forward to plank, arch the back like your cat spine. Roll all the way forward, take the whole inhale to get there. As you exhale, bend knees, almost touch the mat, sweep the knees up and back, downward facing up. Inhale, roll it forward to plank, whole inhale, arch the back like cat until you get all the way as far as you possibly can. Then straighten out. As you exhale, bend the knees, almost touch the mat, sweep the hips up and back, Downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, roll it towards your plank. Keep your cat spine. At your furthest point, then straighten out to your plank. Bend the knees, sweep the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. And now that you've had a few rounds, just go ahead and settle into that down dog. Then start to really settle in and refine and perfect this posture. So you are absolutely welcome to just go ahead and continue to shift around. But once you've found it, start to go ahead and send the shoulder blades in towards the spine and down the back. Like you're trying to stick the shoulder blades in the back pockets. Your shoulder blades are not earrings, so if you're currently wearing them like earrings, put them down. Really strong action through the fingertips, through the palms, especially pressing into the index finger and the thumb. Strong action in the hands, shoulder blades down and in. And that'll start to shift the weight from the wrists into the giant muscles of the upper back. Most of us will need a slight bend in the knees to allow the hamstrings to disengage and point that tailbone up towards the ceiling. And between all of these actions, you should start to take the weight out of the wrists, out of the shoulders, into the giant muscles in the upper back, which is what makes this pose sustainable over time. A few more rounds of breath here. If you're uncomfortable, that's okay. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. And 1 more time. Let everything go. Good. From here, go ahead and walk the hands back towards the feet until your hands are at the back of your mat next to your feet, and just take a forward fold. And you can just let everything in this forward fold go. You can stay with your feet hips distance if that feels better. You might go ahead and walk them in, but sometimes it's really good to just keep them hip distance. It allows the low back to release a little bit more. You might go ahead and grab for opposite elbows, maybe the back of the head. You might wrap the hands back behind the legs and just stretch. And then if you've got tension in the low back and the jaw and the neck, just let it go. Every breath out, just allowing yourself to find a little more space. Every breath out, just allowing the tailbone to tilt a little further up towards the ceiling. If you held on to anything, just let it go. The next time you exhale, just absolutely melt over the legs, allow everything to take the deepest forward fold so far. As you inhale, go ahead and place your palms on the mat, so to walk them back out towards your plank. Find your plank, measure out your plank once more, make sure that your shoulders are right over the wrists. Inhale the top of your plank. And as you exhale, go ahead and take the vinyasa of your choosing, either pushing yourself forward and bending at the elbows halfway, or taking knees just chin. The inhale takes you to cobra, upward facing dog. With the exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. On an inhale, go ahead and take the right leg up straight into the air. As you exhale, go ahead and bend the right knee, open up through that right hip, and try to keep that right shoulder square to the mat instead of allowing it to open up. See if you can see your foot under that armpit. Check it out. Hey, you look familiar. Go ahead and rotate that knee in some circles. And again, just to the degree in the direction that feels good for you. And if you've only taken it one way, go ahead and take it back the other direction as well. Go ahead and inhale, re-lengthen that right leg, take it straight back up towards that back corner. And as you exhale, go ahead and step that right foot forward and through between the palms. We'll stay here for a minute. We're just going to go ahead and warm up this hamstring and this calf. So as you inhale, go ahead and lengthen through the leg and arch the back leg calf. And as you exhale, re-bend the knee, re-lengthen out all the way from the tailbone, all the way through the crown of the head, reach through the crown of the head. Inhale, lengthen the leg, arch the spine. Exhale, bend the knee, lengthen the spine. Inhale, lengthen the leg, arch the back. Exhale, bend the knee, lengthen the back. Okay, this time go ahead and untuck the left knee, come onto the left foot. And as you inhale, go ahead and sweep both arms up, roll overhead. As you exhale, allow the arms to melt down behind you. And you'll just go ahead and circle around again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, allow the hands to drip and melt. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, allow the arms to just drip down behind you. This time as you inhale, go ahead and take the left hand to the mat, take the right arm up, and just go ahead and turn and twist. You can stay here. Second option is that you'll go ahead and kick that left foot towards your seat. And you can just leave it kicked like this. It's excellent work for that hamstring, as I'm sure that you already feel. Or you might go ahead and reach that right arm around, reach back for the foot, and just find the assist in that stretch and allowing that chest to go ahead and peel up towards the top corner of the room. As you're ready, if you took the foot, gently allow it to let go. No slingshots here. Place both hands firmly back down on the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Inhale, go ahead and sweep that right foot straight back behind you once more. And as you exhale, you can go ahead and move through any version of the vinyasa that you'd like. 3 legs, 4 legs, or just go ahead and stay in downward facing dog. Setting up for the left side. Inhale, take the left leg up into the air. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. Check into your right armpit. Double check that you can see that foot. Go ahead and wave to yourself. Go ahead and rotate that left leg in the socket. Go ahead and take it one way. And then back the other way. And then inhale, go ahead and the left leg straight back behind you. As you exhale, go ahead and step that left foot forward and through, right between the palms. You can move the hands to knee. You can use the hands to move it if you need it. Go ahead and untuck the right toes, come onto that right knee. Inhale, take both arms straight up. Exhale, allow the hand, false. I misled you. Sorry. We gotta warm up this hamstring. Tuck that toe again. As you inhale, go ahead and take the hands to the mat. Just lengthen through that left leg, arch the back like a cat. And exhale, re-bend that front knee, re-lengthen through the spine. Inhale, lengthen the leg, arch the back. Exhale, re-bend the knee, lengthen out through the spine. Last time. Inhale, lengthen the leg, arch the back. And exhale, re-bend the knee. This time, go ahead and untuck those toes, come onto that right leg. You just got a preview. Inhale, go ahead and take the arms up. You're so good at this by now. Exhale, allow the arms to melt. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale, melt them down. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, allow them to just melt down. This time, go ahead and take the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Take the left arm up. You can absolutely stay here, or you might go ahead and kick that right foot towards your seat. And again, this is excellent work for your hamstring. If you don't want to grab the foot and you want to work that hamstring, go for it. If you're grabbing for the foot, go ahead and reach that left hand back. Take hold of the right foot. And then just allow yourself to continue to twist, to continue to open up through the heart. Just make sure you stay lifted and you're not allowing yourself to sink and collapse into that right hand. If you're holding any tension in that left hamstring, let it go. That doesn't need to do any work right now. As you're ready, gently let go of that foot. It's a foot, not a slingshot. Go ahead and place both hands down. Go ahead and tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Inhale, sweep the left leg straight up and back. And exhale, go ahead and move your any vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Go ahead and inhale, look forward between the hands. And as you exhale, just gently make your way forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rebend. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rebend. This time as you inhale, roll all the way up to take the arms with you. Stretch all the way up. Then exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Good. This time as you inhale, go ahead and stretch the arms straight up. So the hips straight back. Come into your Utkatasana. Double check if you can see your toes. If you can't, move the knees and the hips further back in space until you can. Double check that your spine is like a human spine, and it's like a human spine that's trying to sit on a chair, not like way collapsed, because that's not how you sit on chairs at all. Or not in yoga anyway. Good, hold it there. As you exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Tricked you, we're not folding over. This time, go ahead and take the left elbow. Try to hook it over that right knee. And you'll come into a chair twist. Trying to keep the knees lined up, trying to keep the toes lined up. Trying to send that prayer to the center of your chest. And the neck can go anywhere that it's comfortable. Good. Start to look down at your feet. Start to come onto the ball of the left foot. The right foot is very firmly on the earth. As you exhale with control, step that left foot straight back. You'll come into a high lunge twist. As you inhale, untwist, send the arms straight up. Lean back. As you exhale, go ahead and send the torso forward, send the arms back. Shift the weight onto that right leg. Send the left leg straight back behind you. Come into Warrior 3. Your hips try to stay square. You could go ahead and balance the teacup on there if you needed to. Hands can definitely go to the floor. Lifting them is too much. Good. When you're ready with control, go ahead and rebend that right knee with control. Rebend the left foot. Inhale to lift the torso. Come into your high lunge. As you exhale, spin it open towards that left side. Go ahead and come into Warrior 2 on the left. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take it over, up and back. Reverse. Inhale, take the front elbow to the front knee and stretch the opposite arm over the ear. The next time you inhale, sweep the arm in front of the face and use that momentum to just go ahead and lift up into your triangle. Next, exhale, go ahead and sweep that palm in front of the face. This time, go ahead and parallel the right foot in. Change directions, go ahead and turn the left foot out. And as you inhale, cartwheel the hands up and open, you'll come through Warrior 2 towards the back. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. Take the front elbow to the front knee, take the opposite arm over the ear, take your side angle. Take it inhale, over, up and back. This time, lengthen through that front leg. And as you exhale, go ahead and tilt that whole shape forward, take a triangle towards your left leg. Stay here and breathe. Next, inhale, gently rebend that front knee. Cartwheel the hands up, bend over, go ahead and take your reverse. And exhale, go ahead and cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back to your plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. The next time you inhale, look forward to your hand. Gently make your way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lengthen and lift. And exhale, rebend. Inhale, sit the hips back, bend the knees, lift the arms straight up, return back through Utkatasana. We're setting up for our second side. So as you exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Go ahead and twist towards the left side. Hook the right elbow over that left knee. And try to take that prayer to your heart. Double check that your knees are still lined up. The toes are still lined up. Good. Start to look down at the feet. Make sure that left foot is firmly on the ground. Start to come onto the ball of the right foot. As you exhale with control, step that right foot straight back. High lunge twist. Inhale, untwist. Come to your high lunge. Lean back. Then exhale, send the arms back, send the torso forward. Start to transfer that weight onto the left foot. Start to push that right foot straight back and send that right foot straight up. Right back behind you into warrior three. Still trying to level out the hips. Still trying to keep the back of the neck long. With control, as you're ready, bend through that left knee, reland the right foot. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, take the arm over, up and back, take reverse. Exhale, take the left arm to the left knee, take the opposite arm over the ear, side angle. Inhale, sweep the arm down in front of the face, use that momentum to lift you into your triangle. Exhale, sweep the palm again, parallel the left foot. Go ahead and move towards the front of your mat once more, turn the right foot out. Inhale, sweep the arms through, go right back to reverse. Exhale, front elbow, front knee, go ahead and take the left arm over the ear. Inhale, over, up and back, reverse. Lengthen through that front leg. Exhale, go ahead and tilt it forward into your triangle. Stay here and breathe. Good. The next time you inhale, go ahead and rebend through the right knee. Go ahead and sweep the arms over, up and back. And then exhale, go ahead and cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back to your plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Or go straight to downward facing dog. Breathe. Two more rounds are going to be similar to that. We'll move a little faster because now you basically have the idea. Take a break if you need to. And then as you're ready, from downward facing dog, inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, make your way forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, rebound. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand, take the arms with you, stretch up. And as you exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Start of round two. Inhale, go ahead and take the arms up, sit the hips back. Come into Utkatasana once more. You're still going to go ahead and take the arms to the chest. Go ahead and take the left elbow over to the right knee and take a twist. And you're absolutely welcome to just stay in this twist. If you're staying in the twist, excellent. It's good work. If you would rather take an arm balance, you're going to stay in the twist. You'll just go ahead and try to take these twisted arms down to the floor. You'll go ahead and plant those hands firmly on the floor. And then go bend the elbows straight back towards the body like chaturanga arms. And try to go ahead and take that entire right thigh bone and lay the right thigh bone on the right elbows. And maybe play with lifting the toes and coming into a side curl. Either way, whichever option, when you're done, we'll meet back in that twist. You'll look down at the toes. You'll come onto the ball of the left foot. You'll exhale, send that left foot straight back. High lunge twist. Inhale, untwist and lift. This time I'm going to give you a break. Go ahead. Inhale, lengthen out through that front leg. Just allow that to let go and feel how good it feels to not be concentrated on that leg. Exhale, go ahead and take the arms back behind the back. Inhale, go ahead and lengthen out. Clasp your hands back behind the back. Go ahead and lift that chest towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, go ahead and rebend the front knee. Transfer that weight onto that right foot. Gradually lift that left foot back behind you. And if you can keep the bind, fantastic. If it's too much, let it go. And take any arm variation that's better for you. On an exhale, gently re-bend the left foot, unclasp the arms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Go ahead and inhale, foot front palm, take it over, up and back, reverse. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, left arm over the ear. Inhale, go ahead and sweep the palm in front of the face, lift into your triangle. Exhale, sweep the palm in front of the face, parallel the right foot, switch sides. Inhale, sweep the arms over, up and back, straight through warrior two to reverse. Exhale, take the left elbow to the left knee, opposite arm over the ear. Inhale, over, up and back, reverse. Lengthen out through that left leg, just take the reverse triangle. And exhale, as you come forward, you can go ahead and absolutely return through your triangle, or you might go ahead and shift the weight onto that left foot, float the right foot back behind you, and come into a half moon. Triangle is a fantastic option. If you're like, absolutely not, no half moons here. Good, whichever option you chose. With control, you'll just go ahead and re-bend through that front knee. Inhale, all of us will meet over, up and back, take a reverse. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back to your plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Or go straight to downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, gently make your way forward to the back of your mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, re-bend. Inhale, sit the hips back. Send the arms straight up, coming through Utkatasana, setting up for the left side. As you exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Go ahead and turn and twist over that left knee, hooking the right elbow over the left knee. And same thing here, you can absolutely stay in the twist. If you're staying in the twist, double check the knees and the toes. You can go ahead and try side curl on this side. Maybe this side is better for you. Same thing. You'll stay twisted. You'll go ahead and take both palms firmly to the mat. You'll go ahead and bend both elbows straight back to your body, like chaturanga arms. And then you'll try to go ahead and use that whole left thigh bone like a shelf. And put that whole left thigh bone on the backs of the elbows. And then you might play with that balance. If you slip and fall, your face is only like 4 inches from the ground anyway, so you'll be fine. Regardless of which version you took, we'll meet back up in the twist. You'll look down at the toes, start to come out to the ball of the right foot. Exhale with control, step it straight back, high lunge twist. Inhale, untwist, take your high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, go ahead and take it straight back, reverse. Exhale, front elbow, front knee, opposite arm over the ear. Inhale, sweep the palm in front of your face, lift up, triangle. Exhale, sweep the palm in front of the face, parallel the feet, switch sides. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up and open, go straight back, reverse. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, left arm over the ear. Inhale, over, up and back. And this time lengthen that right leg. Exhale, go ahead and tilt that shape forward, either again into your triangle on the right side, or go ahead and take your half moon on this side, transferring the weight onto the right foot, peeling that left hip up towards the ceiling. Either variation. Breathe, and just feel that expansion through the heart. Good. With control, whatever option you chose, gently re-bend through that right knee. We'll all inhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. And exhale, go ahead and cartwheel the hands to the mat. Frame your front foot. Move through vinyasa. Or go straight to downward facing dog. I'll let you get away with that a warrior 3 on that side. I don't know whether I'm sorry or to tell you you're welcome. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Don't worry, you've got one more coming if you feel like you're really missed out and I really cheated you. Exhale, go ahead and come forward between the palms. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, re-bend. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Take both arms with you, reach up. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. Inhale, go ahead and take the arms up, sit the hips back, come into your Utkatasana. Go ahead and exhale, take the hands to the heart. Go ahead and turn and twist over that right knee. Take the left elbow to that right knee. This one takes a lot of concentration and a lot of work and a lot of balance. And if it's not for you, no worries. Take that first step that we took. Either way, whatever you're going to do, you're still going to look down at your toes. You're going to come onto the ball of the left foot. And instead of stepping straight back, you'll try to see if you can hover that left foot in the air for as long as maybe you possibly can. Make it slow motion. Hover it in the air. Fight for it. You got it. Good. And when you've had enough, re-bend through the right knee, re-land the left toes. High lunge twist. You never thought that would feel so good. Inhale, go ahead and take the arms straight up, come to your high lunge. Let's get off that leg. Inhale, just lengthen through that front leg. Exhale, allow the hands to come back behind the back. Inhale, lengthen the heart up towards the ceiling. Stretch those shoulders back. As you exhale, go ahead and re-bend that right knee. See, I told you of playing warrior 3. Transfer the weight forward onto that right foot. Take the left foot straight back behind you. You can absolutely stay like this, or you might go ahead and bend that left foot and see if you can catch it with the hands. And if not, the floor will be there to catch you. Not today. When you've had enough of whatever variation you're taking, you'll go ahead and re-bend that right knee, re-bend the left foot. Go ahead and inhale, return back for your high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. Exhale, front elbow, front knee, left arm over the ear. Inhale, sweep the left palm in front of the face, lift up, triangle. Exhale, sweep the palm in front of the face, parallel the right foot, change side. Inhale, sweep the arms over, up and back, straight to warrior 2 to reverse. Exhale, front elbow, front knee. Inhale, over, up and back, reverse. Lengthen through the front leg. And exhale, tilt that whole shape forward. The last chance to go ahead and go for it. Half moon on this side. You might go ahead and bend the right foot. Reach back for the right toes with the right hand. And open up into your Tadasana variation. If you're staying in a regular half moon or a triangle, that's absolutely perfect. When you are ready, whatever variation you took, with control, you'll go ahead and re-bend through that left leg. We'll all meet up warrior 2. This time, go ahead and inhale, sweep both arms straight up. And exhale, fold forward over parallel feet. We're just going to take a little extra break here on this one because that one was extra long. So fold forward over the legs in your wide-legged forward fold. And enjoy. If you've got an upside down practice here, you're welcome to go ahead and take an upside down practice if you know you can do it safely. If you have no idea what I mean by upside down practice, you probably don't. 2 more breaths here, just allowing the body to stretch and relax. Then next time you inhale, place the hands right into the shoulders, come on down if you came up. Inhale, lengthen and halfway lift. And as you exhale, go ahead and crawl over to that left side of your mat once more. Go ahead and set yourself up a little lunge. Step the left foot back to your plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Or go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to your hand. Exhale, gently make your way forward to the back of your mat. Inhale, half lengthen and lift. Exhale, sit the hips back, bend the knees, reach the arms straight up. And we'll go ahead and set up for our left side. Exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Go ahead and turn and twist, take the right elbow, hook it over the left knee. Whatever variation you're taking, look down at the toes. Start to come onto the ball of the right foot. And with so much concentration and so much lift, see if you can even just slow down that step back. Or go ahead and hover that right leg straight back in the air. Okay. With control, go ahead and re-land that right leg. Inhale, lengthen out on twist. Just go ahead and inhale, take that weight off of that front leg, allow it to relax for a moment. Exhale, float both hands down. Inhale, lengthen the heart up towards the ceiling. And exhale, go ahead and re-bend the left knee. Re-transfer that weight onto that left foot. Take the right foot straight back behind you. And you can keep that right leg straight. You could unclasp the hands if that's too much. Or you might go ahead and bend the right foot and reach back for the right foot with both hands. Whatever variation, when you're done, gently let it go. Re-land that right foot. Inhale, take both arms straight up. Exhale, go ahead and open up, warrior two. Inhale, flip and tip, take it over, reverse. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, right arm over the ear. Inhale, sweep the palm in front of the face, lift up, triangle. Exhale, sweep the palm, parallel the feet, change sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back, right through warrior two to reverse. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, side angle. Inhale, over, up and back, reverse, and lengthen through that front leg. As you exhale, take that whole shape forward. Triangle is perfect. If you want a half moon, go ahead and tilt it forward into your half moon. And if you want the Shavasana variation, you'll go ahead and bend that left knee, reach back for the left foot. And just allow your heart and the hip to open up towards the ceiling. Whatever variation you took, with control, all of us will go ahead and re-bend through that right knee. We'll inhale, take it over, up and back, reverse, and come on back to warrior two. Inhale, go ahead and parallel both feet, sweep the arms up, and exhale, fold forward towards the broad side of your mat. Take a wide-legged forward fold. And again, go ahead and feel free to just enjoy this forward fold. You might reach for the toes or the ankles. If your head is resting on the mat and you have an upside down practice, you might put your hands where you can see them and go ahead and lift on up. And if you don't, or if you don't feel like it, you can just relax and breathe. If you end up, come on back down to earth. The next time you inhale, we'll go ahead and all take the shoulders right above the wrists. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, go ahead and turn yourself towards the right side of your mat, towards that right foot. Reset up your hands, low lunge. Exhale, step the right foot back to meet the left. Move through a vinyasa if you'd like. And if you don't want to, just skip it and go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale here in your downward facing dog. And exhale, let it all out. It's your last down dog of the evening. So stay here and breathe. Notice where you started. Notice where you are now. Notice any differences in your physical and your mental self. When you've given yourself a moment to just allow those to sink in, go ahead and take the knees to the mat. Sit the hips back to the heels. Stretch the arms forward. Take a child's pose. And start to relax the breath. Start to relax the body. And start to relax the mind. And after a moment of rest here, go ahead and stretch yourself all the way flat on the mat. Go ahead and roll yourself over onto your back. Go ahead and hug both knees in towards the chest. And you can just simply hug the knees, or you might go ahead and rock side to side or forward and back and just massage out the low back. And we'll set up for a few rounds of bridge. So you'll go ahead and step both feet to the mat. Send the knees pointing straight towards the ceiling. You'll go ahead and reach your hands down, double check that you can just about brush the backs of your heels with your fingertips. And as you inhale, you'll go ahead and lift your hips straight up towards the ceiling. If you've got the space and it feels okay, you might go ahead and roll the shoulder blades under the back and find a clasp back behind the back. And either way, whichever variation you're taking, you'll still try to keep the back of the neck long on the mat. Still try to give yourself plenty of space in the back of the neck. And you can think about bringing your chest to your chin rather than your chin to your chest. And anytime you need a break, you'll just gently allow the hips to roll down. You'll unclasp the hands if you took the clasp. Go ahead and take the feet as wide as the mat. And either tent the knees together or just windshield wiper them gently side to side. We'll set up for one more round, so go ahead and reset the feet. Double check the backs of the heels are where you want them. As you inhale, go ahead and lift the hips straight up towards the ceiling. Again, if you've got the space, you might go ahead and clasp the hands. Maybe you change the interlace. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep the hips high. And when you've had enough, you'll just gently roll back down to the mat. Take the hands out of the way. Go ahead and take the knees together. Take the feet as wide as the mat. And either tent the knees or gently windshield wiper them side to side. Go ahead and hug both knees in towards the chest. Go ahead and draw both knees over across the body towards the right. Try to keep the left shoulder on the mat. And turn your head to look left. And once you've arrived in your twist, just gently allow something to let go. And then slowly and gently pass back through center. Go ahead and draw both knees over across the body to the left. Try to keep the right shoulder on the ground. Look to your right and twist. And same thing once you've arrived in the twist. Just consciously allow something in your body to release. And then gently come on back through center. If there are any last shapes that you feel like your body needs, you're welcome to take them. You might go ahead and grab the outer edge of the feet, come towards a happy baby. It may feel good to take a shoulder stand if shoulder stand is in your practice. You might take the soles of the feet together, take the knees wide, and take Supta Baddha Konasana. And otherwise, if you feel like you've had everything you need at your own pace, you'll just gently start to allow all of the limbs to stretch away from one another. Start to allow the feet to just naturally turn out at the hip. Go ahead and tuck the shoulder blades under the back. Allow the hands to rest palm up. Allow the eyes to gently close. And come to your Shavasana. Once you're here, you might take one final body scan. Consciously letting go of the jaw, the neck, the space between the eyebrows. You can stay here as long as you'd like. When it's time to return back to your day, you can gently start to find some small movements in your hands or your feet. You might start to deepen through the breath. You might go ahead and take both arms overhead and stretch like you're just waking up. And then gently go ahead and roll to one side or the other. Tuck all of your limbs in towards each other, curl up into a tiny little ball. Take one more moment for yourself to appreciate this time that you've taken for yourself. And as you're ready, you can gradually just make your way back up to sit. From your seat, you can go ahead and keep your eyes closed. You can take your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Or you might go ahead and take the left hand over the heart, the right hand over the left. I'll own one time to go ahead and close our time together. If you're joining, I'll take a deep inhale. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with ease. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, beautiful yogis. Thank you and namaste. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.